It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
Here's Brian Dozier now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Brian Dozier.
And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we are officially underway from Comerica Park. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees the reading at first pitch. Now the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
So here's Joe Mauer. His line against Justin Verlander, 25 hits in 75 at-bats. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground up the middle. Iglesias to his left. He's there. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Batting third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
And there's the first strike. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Twins nothing. Tigers coming to bat. We're just getting started on MLB Network. Irvin Santana gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
And striding in is the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1.
Ian Kinsler.
And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Another one sent foul.
King.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. What's the key to a home victory, Harold?
Matt, they're facing an excellent pitcher. Look, and what great pitchers do, they get stronger as the game goes on. So to me, you got to get him early. I want to see if they take pitches, maybe try to work the count a little bit, get that pitch count up, and maybe see if they can get him weaker as he goes deeper into the game. But it's going to be a challenge, no doubt.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nick Castellanos is at the plate as he looks at ball one. One out, nobody on. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Too high, and it's 3-0. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. He's gone 3 for 8. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, first baseman, Miguel.
Stepping into the box, Miguel Cabrera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give them anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
The 1-0 delivery. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
This is flared right back over the mound. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Victor.
Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez, trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Santana comes set. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run shot for Victor Martinez, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting fifth.
Here's Justin Upton now.
Justin Upton.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana. He's gone 3 for 11. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ripped on the ground to first. Mauer's there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Kepler.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first out.
Let's take a look at the Tigers defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Here's Robbie Grossman. First offering on its way. And he takes ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-1. Here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Romine is after it. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario. His line against Justin Verlander, 2 for 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a flare out to left center. Upton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Ricky Nolasco, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota, second baseman, number 2.
And the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1, and we are officially underway this afternoon from Angel Stadium. And the pitch. Swing and a high pop, drifting into foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's got great power. I love watching a guy can take the ball to the opposite field or go to dead center field, and that's exactly who he is. BP is impressive, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him launch one in this one.
So here's Joe Mauer. Into the windup and the pitch. That's yanked into the stand. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Calhoun going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Irvin Santana gets the starting nod for the Twins. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, number 56, Cole Calhoun.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Lifetime numbers against Irvin Santana: 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Here it comes on 1-1. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
The 2-1 on its way. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Polanco ranging up the middle, and he's set down, 1 away. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. When you talk about him, you look at him and you say, rare talent, rare combination. Why? Speed and power. He's got both, and not many guys can say that. He's an elite, dynamic player, and he should be fun to watch in this one.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mauer is there for it. 2 gone.
Batting third, designated hitter, Albert. Ho-ho.
Here's Albert now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Buxton. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels are gone in order. Still no score. Here's Robbie Grossman. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hitter, Robbie Grossman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Balbuena is under this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels.
20.
And in the outfield, Mike Trout. May as well say highlight Mike, because every night it seems like he's putting on a highlight reel play. He can go get them left, right, center, climb a wall like Spider-Man if he needs to.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the drive out to right center field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. One 0 count. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th, catcher
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Comes set with the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out.
Luca. Oh, diablo. Hey. Luis, Manisga. Dime, mamón, dime, ¿me escucha? Me compré un R15. Madre. Mi nena. Mike, ¿va a seguir? Con el juego ese. Coño. Mike, va. Do you love me? No quiero cano. I want cano. No, de nada. Ya, lo pide más, coño. Lo pide más, coño. Liar. Diablo. Qué maldito consejo le das tú. Qué maldito consejo le das tu manín a tu amigo. ¿Cómo? Cuñado. Cuñado. ¿Cómo que hey? ¿De quién? Hermana. Yo la escuché. Es una mujer. ¿Cómo que no? ¿Dónde vive? Yo la busco. GPS. Styling. Yo la busco. Maniga. Llegaste. Pu- pus- Pusieron otra cosa ahorita aquí en me volví loco. Oíste. Styling. Styling. ¿viste? No. ¿Contigo? Italia, ¿y para cuándo? El Pipo. El Pipo tiene a más Holiday. Diablo. Tiene más Holiday en 92. Reggie Jackson en 94. Diablo, me jodí. Hey. Hoy.
Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, we bring you Diamond Dynasty action between Carolina and the Dominican Republic. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Anthony Rendon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope,
and that one stayed too low, apparently.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
¿En cuánto?
Stepping up now, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a swing and a ball chop foul right at home plate.
No.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. High in the air out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Goldschmidt.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now
Coño!
Goldschmidt, a drive. High in the air out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So bases are empty here with two gone. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. At the plate, Matt Holliday. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So digging in now, Giovanni Soto. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start. Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Republic, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Reggie is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Second,
here's Carlos Gomez.
Carlos Gomez.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss by Gomez as he's kept off base here, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
Here's Albert now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Drilled to the left side. Correa gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Carlos Correa.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. now. Another 1-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging. That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfect.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Hard hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting ninth.
At the plate, Catfish Hunter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 here in the early going, and he'll get back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got a lot of it out to deep left. Blackman racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. This one's flared toward left center. And Tulowitzki will make the catch to retire the side. So striding in, J.J. Casey. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
J.J.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Matt, it looks like he was sitting there getting ready to jump on the first pitch fastball, and they pulled the string on him and threw him a changeup and just got him out front. Now, I don't know what he's thinking up there at the plate or what he might be looking for. He could be pretty confused right now.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
Batting fifth.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slide.
Ay, Chabela.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here. 2 away. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
First baseman. Ball.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Reggie Jackson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play. The 0-1 on its way. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Holliday. He reached on a single in his first try. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Jackson rounds the corner and is headed home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Ready for another chance? Curtis Granderson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
1-1. Here it is. On hit well by Granderson. This ball's in the air to deep right. Out of here and by a long ways, a monstrous 3-run home run.
I'm done, Joe.
1-1. Here it is. On hit. Ball's in the air to deep right. And by a long ways, a monstrous 3-run home run.
Hey. Dios mío, los cambios esto comenzó yo otra vez. Dios mío, los cambios esto comenzó yo otra vez. Venga para allá. Fan Cavalier. Cavalier.